So welcome to another unboxing video from theplayersaid.com. My name's Alexander, and today we are taking a look at Tank on Tank from Lock and Load Publishing. And this is the Westfront Tank on Tank. There is also an Eastfront version, but today we're just doing Tank on Tank Westfront. We also have the Defenders of the Rhine expansion, so we're going to look at both of these. We're going to do them both together because it's quite short. It's an introductory war game, so it's quite small, the contents are small, and it's very accessible and approachable. So we'll take a look at the base box here. You can see this is, I think it's 1.5 inch box at the best, and we'll just open it up. You can see you've got this iconic artwork on the front. This is replicated on the counters, and the contents of the box are, there's not all that much in here. A couple of D6s. Looks like there's a played card, which has a trade effects chart, combat modifiers, little facing diagram, and then a turn track on there. And on the back, you have unit point values, presumably for army building, and then a little kind of key to what the various numbers mean. Then you have a game manual, and this is really nice. This is full color, and at best it's 10 pages. But half of the back of that is credits, and page 1 and 2 are the front cover and the contents page here. So barely 10 pages of rules. Looks like you got some good full color illustrations. And then these are the scenarios. So there's 11, 12, 13, 14 scenarios here. So that's real nice. Looks like it's just quick. Set these up. Here's how you win, here's what to do. So really, 1, 2, 3, 4, really 5 pages of rules, which is very, very nice. This is going to be quick and easy to learn and set up. This was designed as an introductory war game, so that's exciting. In the box we have a single sheet of counters, and these are really nice, clear, nice and easy to read, bold. There's no messing around. Here's what it is. Here's those values, which again were on that key. And as you can see, it's pretty much, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry counters, 4 armored infantry, and the rest is tanks, anti-tank, howitzers, a couple of Stuka dive bombers it looks like you've got there, and then just a couple of markers here as well. And on the back, a lot of, there's no reduced sides or anything like that, just basic artwork. You have a couple of other options. So you've got P-47s, Thunderbolts for the Americans, those are the back sides of the Stukas here, and then you have a couple of supply trucks on that side as well. So these are green American supply trucks, these are German ones. So that's it, and these are really easy to punch, and they're pre-rounded. That's kind of Lock and Load's thing at the moment, which is really nice, makes my job nice and easy. These are good, thick, nice counters. So, introducing someone to a nice new war game, someone who's maybe never played before, get them started with something that actually is nice, fully well produced. And then here we have double-sided map card. This is map B and map A. There's only 2 cards, and these are pretty thick card stock. You've got a snowboard here, and you got a kind of autumn or spring summer board here, and there's the same thing on this side as well. And these are obviously geomorphic. You're going to put these together in various different ways, or maybe not. You have to check the scenarios to see if that's kind of how that goes. Maybe you just play on one. You have 4 or 5 tanks aside at most. Move and shoot. It's going to be quick and dirty, and that's what I'm expecting from this game. Nice, quick, easy game to learn. And if we kind of look on the back here, gameplay is rated like a 3 out of 10. Solitaire suitability is a 7 out of 10. Would I play this solo? No, there's probably richer games out there for solo. This to me is a way to get other people to play war games. This is one that I'm going to play with Kelly. We're going to do probably some Friday night fights at some point. I'm going to teach her this one because, it's hex and counter, but it's not overwhelming. So that's going to be nice. So that's Westfront. And we'll take a look at the Defenders of the Rhine expansion. And this is a poly bag, as you can see. And ironically, this is the expansion, they changed the complexity to a 2, and the solitaire suitability is down to a 6. Couldn't tell you what causes that, but that's kind of what they've gone with there, which is pretty interesting. So let's open this up. Alright, I'm going to slide everything out here. Okay, so we have, this is just a front cover sheet. You got this nice big King Tiger on here. So this is the game manual. This also, even fewer pages. So there's 1, 2, 3 pages of, well, is it even that? Hardly any. These are the additional rules. Literally like two different paragraphs there, 2 columns. And then it's more scenarios. Playing solo with multiple AP chips per side. It's some extra solo rules on there, that's interesting. More scenarios. So more scenarios. So there's 12 more scenarios in here. And frankly, that's really all of what that is. There's some advertising for some other games down here. Yes, I'm gonna pray it's really good. Great solo game. Would recommend that. So not a lot of extra rules, but a lot of extra scenarios. So that's nice. And it comes with more maps, and these look much, much bigger than the other ones. And these are also card, so this, you probably want some plexi for this, just to get them to unfold nicely. So we have another big tundra board, nice big winter map here. Looks like you got crossroads and forest. I couldn't imagine what the crossroads in the winter's going to be. I'm sure you've got yourself some bulge scenarios there. And this is almost similar. Crossroads, got a small village over there. But these are really big hexes, nice and clear terrain, no fudging around on that, so that's nice. Is that identical? That might be identical. Yeah, I think it is. If you were to look here, look, you got the village over there with the curving road. And if we flipped it over, how about that? Same map on both sides, just one. And then we have another big one. So that's actually really nice. And this one is different here. This one's got a bit more variety to it. Looks like we've got a big river crossing and a road. So that's cool. Gives us something very different from those other 3 maps we've seen so far. Very different type of objective. A couple of bridge hexes in the middle there. And the other side is, again, the winter version of that. And it looks like there's some hills and ridges here. That looks elevated terrain. And another big one over there. So a few more different nuances to the maps here, which is nice. But yeah, this is going to need a plexi. The other ones that are small, I can just kind of fold them down. These is a few too many folds for me just to do that. So that was the maps. Gun caliber variant. So this is kind of some of the rules in that small rulebook alluded to this. You can have larger guns put on there, and they explain some of that here, and it gives you different modifiers based on if you have extra high-powered guns attached. And the back cover was just a little back cover sheet, which had those kind of description and flavor on the game. But really, that's it. That expansion is mostly just a couple extra maps, big guns for the tanks, and twice as many scenarios in the rulebook. It's really a lot of what you're getting. You're just getting more game out of this. So if this is something that you're interested in, this is probably a good pickup because it basically doubles the size of your game without necessarily doubling the size of how much you have to take care of. So that's really nice. Like I said, great little package. Again, you probably might not even need this. If you just want to go full introductory, teach this to your kids, teach this to non-war gamers, this is going to be a really easy way to kind of get into that. So I'm pretty excited to play this one. Like I said, we're going to get this to the table with Kelly and see if she can crush me once again in our Friday night fights. And we'll also do I'll do a full review of what to expect and if it meets up to kind of introductory level, quick and dirty fights. You know, what that might actually look like and how it plays out. So appreciate you guys tuning in. I've been Alexander from theplayersaid.com, and this has been Tank on Tank Westfront and the Defenders of the Rhine expansion from Lock and Load Publishing.